Take a good look at this face. Caught by the camera at the split-second peak of screaming terror. It is the only face we are permitted to show you in this story of a girl encircled by evil, enveloped in a living nightmare. A girl driven by terror to near insanity.
Shocks, such as the one that you had last night, can deal the mind a very serious blow. A blow which could affect it permanently.
You mean I could go mad?
For the first time in screen history, a special interval will be provided during the running of this picture for refunding your admission. If you're unable to stand the almost unbearable suspense, the almost paralyzing shock of homicidal.
If homicide is your hobby, may I recommend a surgical knife for a nice, clean, quiet murder? I'm William Castle, and this wheelchair is just to rest my tired nerves after producing a picture like this one. We are so sure you will find it such a shocking and startling experience that we are offering a money-back guarantee when you come to see Homicidal. At the height of the suspense, there will be a fright break, an interval during which you can quiet your nerves. If you are too frightened to see the end of the picture, your full admission price will be refunded. Time to go downstairs now. Got a date to carve a corpse.
Each other?
Why do you think we're going to?
I don't know. How would I know?
Because I already know an awful lot of people, and until one of them dies, I couldn't possibly meet anyone else.
Well, if anyone goes on the critical list, let me know.
As you can see, she was in serious trouble. But she still found time to enjoy herself.
Mrs. Lampert, any morning now you could wake up dead.
Of course, she never had as much fun as her husband. Now, he knew how to relax. You see, it all began when he got off the train. Now, there's a relaxed husband.
Police probably think I killed him.
Instant divorce, you mean?
From then on, her life was one round of enjoyment. Entertainment. Enchantment?
What are you doing in here?
I'm having a nervous breakdown.
But her life wasn't always that gay. There were times when she was in dire jeopardy.
Hasn't it occurred to you that I'm having a tough time keeping my hands off you?
Oh, you should see your face.
What's the matter with it?
It's lovely.
When we played our charade, we were like children posing, playing a game.
Reggie?
Got you.
Waterproof?
Well, you're Charles Voss's wife. Now that he's dead, you're their only lead.
Mr. Bartholomew, if you're trying to frighten me, you're doing a first-rate job.
And today we must also remember Anthony Ashby, who, blinded by grief at the death of his parents, took his own life. What he did was sinful in the eyes of God, but God is merciful. He will have taken this little boy into his kingdom, there to join the mother and father that he loved and missed so much.
What did you see? Tony? He's come to fetch me. But tell him how he's dead.
And he left a note saying, I can't stand it any longer. Please forgive me. They didn't find a body, did they, Miss Ashby?
What are you looking for?
Don't you know, Miss Ashby?
He's gone. You frightened him away. You frightened him away!
Sheriff?
The winners of 5 prior Academy Awards and 21 Academy nominations now bring you suspense unequaled in the history of the screen. Shock that will leave you speechless.
Charlotte, what have you done?
Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte. Charlotte, don't you cry. Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte. I love you till I die.
Yes, I told Jewel. And I told your father, too. Why wouldn't I tell him that his pure, darling little girl was having a dirty little affair with a married man? You're a vile, sorry little tramp! How was I to know it would end in murder?
But it didn't end with murder, it just began. What was the warped and twisted thing that turned this house into a nightmare?
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going upstairs and I'm going to tell her what you've been up to. What's going on up there that you don't want me to see?
Now, Velma. Co-starring Agnes Moorehead, Cecil Kellaway.
Don't you think I know what you're looking for in my house?
But what does it matter if you haven't anything to conceal?
Oh, but I have. I have things concealed. Vile things. Where do you suppose I keep them? Haven't you guessed?
Guest star Victor Buono.
You know what it's costing me not to kill you.
Also starring Mary Astor.
Let me tell you, Miriam Deering, that murder starts in the heart.
Don't turn on the light. It's only real when it's dark.
I won't turn on the light. Come along.
He's dead! He's dead!
Damn you. Now will you shut your mouth?
How do you do? I'm Alfred Hitchcock, and I would like to tell you about my latest motion picture, Marnie, which will be coming to this theater soon. Marnie is a very difficult picture to classify. It is not psycho, nor do we have a horde of birds flapping about and pecking at people willy-nilly. We do have two very interesting human specimens, a man and a woman. One might call Marnie a sex mystery, that is, if one used such words. But it is more than that. Perhaps the best way to tell you about the picture is to show you a few scenes. This is Mark coming down the stairs of his family home outside Philadelphia. He is a thoughtful man, dark and brooding. He is, in a sense, a hunter. And this is what he is hunting, Marnie. Seeing her in her mother's modest house, one wonders how two such different people could cross paths. It was certainly not Marnie's idea. Marnie was going about her own business like any normal girl. Happy, happy, happy. Suddenly, into this colorful life comes Mark. At first, he didn't know what to make of Marnie. She does seem a rather excitable type. What would account for this strange behavior? Has she just realized that she forgot her umbrella?
The colors. Stop the colors.
What colors?
Marnie's trouble goes deeper than that. Far deeper. And this is the problem which Mark must probe. But first, something must be done to calm this girl. Our hero applies mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. But that may give you the impression this picture is all sex and no mystery. Not so at all. Here, for example, Marnie is speaking to, I'm not sure who actually, but he is a man from her past, a past she seems to be denying. Oh dear, they're at it again. Let me assure you that this is all in the spirit of investigation. And this, here is further proof that Marnie is a talking picture.
You don't love me. I'm just something you've caught. You think I'm some kind of animal you've trapped.
That's right, you are. And I've caught something really wild this time, haven't I? I've tracked you and caught you, and by God, I'm going to keep you.
That should be quite enough. If you wish to hear more, you will have to buy a ticket. As for which one of them is the wild animal, there are times when I'm not sure. I don't think that was necessary. Actually, I think I should withhold comment, since I'm not certain I understand this scene. I shall leave the explanation to your own vivid imagination. It would appear that Mark has a single solution for all problems. This is not so. Mark is a complex man, dark and forbidding. He can also be kind and considerate. And he is also a troubled man. Troubled because he cannot seem to unravel the mystery of the girl called Marnie.
There, didn't you? That part of it wasn't a dream. Where does the dream finish and reality begin?
Are you dreaming, Janet? Are you sleeping? Or is this a waking nightmare?
What do you mean by locking yourself in all day?
I'll tell you. Here, I'm safe. I don't have to worry about anybody sneaking up behind me with this.
What is it? An evil curse? An insane hoax? A nightmare? Or cold-blooded murder? Nightmare! Shocking, 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 shocking.
These everyday people are about to relive their dreams under hypnosis. They are not actors. Listen.
All of a sudden, we walk into a room. I turn around, there's no doors. There's no windows, and I have to go home.
As I go to kiss her, it seems as though we're surrounded by mosquitoes.
Only he's not wearing any clothes.
Charlie! Charlie, watch your bayonet! Watch your bayonet, Charlie!
What are dreams? What do they mean? When you dream, you wander into another world where everything is strange and terrifying. When you dream, you become a night walker. And now, a warning from William Castle, producer of The Night Walker.
Do you know that a dream can kill you? Gruesome thought, isn't it?
Do you hear that? It's the scream of a woman having a nightmare.
I love you so much.
That is the voice of a woman asleep, dreaming. Does her lover exist? Is he real, or is he only a dream lover? This can happen to you, too.
I know why my dreams seem real. Because when I'm awake, my life with you is like a nightmare. My lover is only a dream, but he's still more of a man than you.
Did you kill your husband?
If you do not see the Night Walker. It might be too much for you.
Hysteria, 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 hysteria. A man walks a tightrope between madness and murder. His only hope, the only clue, the portrait of a beautiful girl.
She used to model for me, up till 6 months ago, of course. Why, of course. She died. She was murdered. How? Stabbed.
Hysteria, hysteria, hysteria.
You've been saying it too long now. Too long. You've got to stop. What do you want?
Mirage stands for manhunt, and Gregory Peck is the hunted man.
You come recommended by a dead man and you invent amnesia. I'm not going to help you trick the police or anyone else.
Was his mirage a shrewd masquerade, or was he trapped in a maze of overwhelming events?
I don't know who you are or who the major is. I'm confused and frightened.
starring Gregory Peck and Diane Baker. Linked by a secret neither one knows, and a love only one can remember.
David, promise you'll love me. Promise.
How can I make any promises when I don't even know who I am?
Co-starring Kevin McCarthy, Jack Weston, Leif Erikson, and Walter Matthau.
I don't think you're nuts enough to imagine that big fella that's been following us ever since we left the bank.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if you did know what you're doing?
Yeah. Then how come I don't know what to do next?
Pretend you're James Bond. He always knows.
The suspense is real. The kisses are real. The bullets are real. Yet for him, it has the feeling of a terrifying mirage.
For God's sake, Stillwell, jump!
David!
You knew he was dead. Why didn't you say so?
That's what dead is, and that's what you'll look like if you don't stop.
One got poisoned, then there were nine. 9 little Indians staying up late. One fell down, then there were 8.
You are cordially invited to cocktails and murder.
Where are they coming from? Have you anything to say in your defense?
Now, the first motion picture with a whodunit break. 60 seconds for you to match wits with the world's greatest mystery writer and try to guess who is determined to murder 10 people.
You may need this.
One by one by one by one. Now, join the guests of Mr. Owen, the mysterious host of the 10 Little Indians.
Apparently, Mr. Owen believes we're guilty of certain crimes which the law cannot touch. The whole thing's balmy. Nevertheless, that's why he's trapped us here, to execute justice.
Now, you play detective in Agatha Christie's classic mystery, 10 Little Indians.
If you want to kill the others, I won't interfere. I might even help you. If you let me live.
The motion picture with the whodunit break.
What happened to the 10 little Indians?
What are you seeking, Philippe?
Am I seeking? Or am I being sought?
Do the people here think that you're some kind of a magician? A god?
Catherine, you shouldn't have come here.
But what does it mean? What was that ceremony? Up there in the tower?
The people of Bellanac are deeply rooted in the past. Their traditions of worship are ancient. Some of these traditions may seem strange to an outsider.
This is no place for a woman. It never has been.
I assure you, it's quite harmless.
I'm sorry, darling, but I don't believe that.
Believe it, Catherine. Believe it, or leave here.
Catherine.
Oh, dear. Help me.
I am helping you, Catherine. Just a few more steps. Just a few more steps.
Oh, dear. mad.
I told you to frighten her, not to kill her.
Catherine, I believe you're up against something very strange, very dark here.
You don't seem to need me anymore.
Of course I need you. I just want you to leave here.
You must be mad. You must all be mad. All of you.
Newman. He's Harper. Harper is, well, that's a little tougher. Here are some girls who think they've got him pinned down.
Playing cat and mouse with a man like Harper is a dangerous game. Mouse always gets caught. But I like dangerous games.
Your husband keeps lousy company, Mrs. Sampson. As bad as there is in L.A. And that's as bad as there is.
Don't tangle with Lou Harper. Go drink some poison, you got a better chance. He's got cop's eyes and he knows how to hurt.
I think I can convince my friends on the narcotics squad that those tracks are fresh. What else you know?
Nothing.
Come on.
Nothing.
Come on.
Nothing. Puddler. He's Fuzz Puddler, private.
That Lou Harper sure has me pegged. He knows I can't say no. I want you to go.
What the hell you say?
Now go.
Not when I'm like this.
What do you want from me?
Just a few kind words.
What else?
Anything I can get.
I'm not a child anymore. So if Lou Harper won't come to me, then I'll go to him.
You're young, rich, and beautiful, and my wife is divorcing me. What do you think I think?
I think you want to relax.
All right, honey. You really want to play around. We'll just douse the lights and seal off the room.
I've been worked over by experts. All I got left is bruises. So whatever Harper does to me, I guess I asked for it. Who knows? Maybe I even like it.
You killed him in cold blood!
Well, honey, I'm gonna kill you.
I'll give you everything. I'll give you everything I have.
It's a rich choice. I'll take your shoes.
That's a female point of view for whatever it's worth. What about the male?
Dave! Hey, top of the morning. Alan Taggart.
Lou Harper.
That's Mr. Sampson's daughter.
Yeah, that's the male point of view, all right. But that ain't the right fella. There. That's Harper now. Harper actively participates with qualified young people's programs.
You ready to break that down?
You want him?
You really mean it?
Go ahead.
Hot damn.
Yes, detective work is really fun.
People often ask Harper what he does this kind of crummy work for.
What do you do this kind of crummy work for, anyway?
What, are you trying to be funny? I do it because I believe in the United Nations and Southeast Asia, and so long as there's a Siberia, you'll find Lou Harper on a job.
Are you putting me on?
Gee, I don't think so.
Paul Newman is Harper.